Okay, so as you can see from the title, one video, 2 days, and I got monetized. And the reason I'm talking about this, because I don't really talk about YouTube too much, because like I told you guys, I am not technology savvy or anything like that. Any zazz boom that be on these videos is not my doing. It's one of my children that helped me out. But the thing is, lately a lot of people have been struggling with YouTube. So I'm just going to give the advice that I know just from my channel. Now, guys know I don't have like a huge channel or anything like that. So I am a small YouTube creator here. So this is what happened to me, and I'll tell y'all how it worked. Okay. So, everybody gives the advice about being consistent and everything like that. This is true. You do need to be consistent on YouTube. Now, when I first started out, I did post every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. But to me, that was like just a learning process and everything like that. That was like almost practice. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm perfect now, but it was practice a lot. So one video that I had finally broke 1K. And that video was the video, let me see, I'm sorry y'all. It was, I'm 53 years old, and these are the truths I wish I knew when I was 23 years old. So that video broke 1K. And when it broke 1K there, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, finally. Now this was like, okay, as you can see on my YouTube channel, I've had it for 16 years, but I did not start posting until October 2024. So this video came probably about 2 months after that, after consistently posting and everything like that. So while this video hit 1K, the next thing I know, it was up to like 4 or 5K. And with that, it started growing my subscribers. So at that time, before I shot the video, I had 120 subscribers, and it got me up to like 240, almost 300 subscribers with 7K views. So the next thing you know, it started getting more and more. So when it started going up, I got all the way up to about, so maybe 300 or 400 and everything like that. Okay, so then the video, it just, it did small numbers still, it was growing and everything. And it got up to about maybe 10,000, and then 14,000. All of a sudden, the big thing happened, and y'all know what that was. That was my husband asking me for a divorce. So when I did this video and everything, people were saying don't do it or whatever, but I was like so in my feelings and everything, I didn't listen, and I did the video. Okay, so that video that night, I put it up and everything because I shot the video the day after he called me. So I shot the video the day after he called me. If y'all seen the video and everything, I was like in my feelings, put it that way. So I shot the video and everything. So I put it up that night, maybe about 9 p.m. And when I went to bed, before I went to bed, it had like 43 views. So I figured like, hey, it's just gonna be like any other video. I'm just gonna get a couple of 100 views. The next thing I know, it started through the night. It was like, I think at 14 to 20K by the next morning. I was like, oh my goodness. And then my subscriber count started going up like crazy. So so that night, like I said, about 9 or 10 is when I put the video up. The next thing I know, the views kept going up. So I'm sitting there, I was looking at my subscriber count. My subscriber count was growing as well. So that video actually resonated with a lot of people, and a lot of people started subscribing to the channel. And so when they started subscribing to the channel and everything like that, the comments also start rolling in like boo, 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 boo. I mean, it was so many comments that I couldn't hardly answer. And they did start getting a little, you know what I'm saying? Well, they was kind of messing with me as far as some of the people were saying things. But what I loved about it is that I also had people that were sitting there like, hey, you don't know this lady. I had other folks taking up for me in the comments. So I backed away for the comments. I may have answered probably about 400 or 500 comments, but after it started getting mean and you know what I'm saying, people start bullying pretty much, you know what I'm saying, then I was like, let me back away. So that day, the video went probably about 9 p.m. So this is a whole 24 hours. It went up to 40 something thousand views. So at 42,000 views, I had 1,120 subscribers. So you see why I said one day. So 1,120 subscribers. Now YouTube, their studio, it lags a little bit. So it was showing that because of that video as well, and they were watching it completely almost. I mean, the retention rate on it was really good. So because of that video, also I got my watch hours. So just think, one video, I got my watch hours, because my watch hours were like at 880. I remember that. So my watch hours were at 880, and then I got 4,000 watch hours, like over 4,000 watch hours, and I got my subscribers all in one day. But YouTube took about 2 days to update. So, you know, I was looking at it like, dang, I got my stuff, you know, what's going on and everything. So I was just like, okay. And then I was like, let me just put it on back burner. It is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. You know, I figured that, yeah, it may be lagging or it just didn't update or anything like that. So, you know, like 2 days later, because this was like over the weekend and everything like that. So around that Monday, Tuesday or something like that, they sent me my email stating that I qualified to be monetized. And we went on and did the paperwork and everything like that. And, you know, by the time, I think it took about another day or two also as well to get monetized. So a week later, I was monetized. And it's only because, like I said, YouTube is a little slow. It lags as far as computing everything. And then, you know, you have to go ahead and get monetized, which only took a day or two. They tell you it's going to take 30 days, but it doesn't. And so it took 2 days for it to do it. So once it got monetized and everything like that, so I'll just kind of tell you, so it already had like 50,000. It's not going to count that 50,000 that it had before I was monetized. It's not going to count that. It's going to count the views from when it started and it said that I was monetized. So it started counting those views. And what I noticed is that if I get around 3,000 views, I get about $20, which is really good. Because like I told you, I drive for Uber. So having $20 a day extra and stuff like that, and mind you, I already made the video. You know what I'm saying? So that's just $20 that it's giving me a day, you know? And so the video, it kept doing well all the way up until 80,000. And for some reason, it stopped at 80,000, and it's still stuck at 80,000, which I don't mind because I really don't even want to talk about the subject anymore. So 80,000 is where it is stuck at. But the other video that I was telling you guys about, the I am 53 years old and what I wish I knew when I was 23. Now that video, for some reason, it started to climb again. It had paused. So the first one about the divorce, it stopped, it halted at 80,000 views, and the other one started to climb. So when the other one started to climb, it was getting like 3,000 views, and it was an older video. So it started getting like 3,000 or 4,000 views, and the subscribers started climbing again. Okay, so the subscribers from the video before, the divorce video, was 1,120, but the other video, when it started 3,000 views a day, it started growing my subscribers until where I am now, which is I'm at about 3,600 as far as the subscribers. And it just started growing and everything like that. And then the comments, now these comments, when they are rolling in, the people are totally different, you know. And when I look at the analytics of it, I have younger people, so I have Gen Zs in there. I have more of them because the video is talking about what I wish I knew when I was 23. And then I have it's all together. So I have some people, I have about 40% Gen Z, and then I have some millennials in there, which is maybe about 20 is split, so like 30% here, but the majority of them are Gen Z. So, and which I'm like happy because of the simple fact I did want an audience and a community with like mixed everything, because you know, one thing about, you know, us, we need to be relating. So I was like, I'm glad my community has younger people in Gen Z, millennials, and Gen X, and then I even had some boomers in there. And on this video, the comments are so nice. I'm astonished from one video to the next how it is. And that's the reason I was telling y'all once before, sometimes you got to have thick skin. But guess what? I had thin skin on that. These people were like, they love the advice. They even asked for more videos like that. So I was able to build an audience, and they were able to tell me what they wanted in this video. That they wanted more advice videos, they wanted more motivation videos and stuff like that, which is good because I needed the community that I wanted was kind of like that. But the thing was so funny is I never thought I was motivational, but I have to look at things like I've been through a lot in life, so people want to hear about your experience, and to them that is motivational. So that is what helped me there. So again, with my advice, yes, we're being consistent, but if you feel something like in your spirit, in your sha-na-na-na, if you feel something that's telling you go ahead and make that video and stuff, go ahead and make it. Because usually that's the video that's going to sit there and put you over the top. And I believe, you know, some people's like, well, you know, I've been doing it for this, that, and the other and everything like that. I'm doing what somebody said, doing this, I'm doing that, you know. And I can understand it gets tiring, you know, because I had to cut down that every day. I couldn't do every day no more. And to me, it was like I wasn't giving, you know, value. I wasn't doing it. I was just making a bunch of fluff videos. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make something meaningful that somebody can learn from. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I definitely think the best thing to do is to follow your heart. When you feel that passion and everything like that, like I should make a video about this and everything like that, if it touches you, it's going to touch the community that you're looking for, that you're seeking for. Because that's what usually happens. The community that you need, the people that are like you, are usually the ones that are going to watch, because it's like they keep saying being relatable and stuff like that. Those are the people that are going to watch you. It's 7 billion people around in this world. Is it 7 billion? It's 8 billion. Guess what? There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are like you, that's going to find something that you have and like, oh, I like that about them. Like I have people that I watch and they're totally opposite from me. You know what I'm saying? But I love like their spice. I love that they go after what they want to. I love that they ask for things, because I'm the type of person, I'm passive. So I'm learning from them. They ask for what they want. Believe me, you're going to find your community. You do have to be consistent and keep posting. And when you find that passion, honestly, find that passion, and you know, hey, I know that this video is down in my gut, is telling me to make that video. And then don't second guess it. You make the video and you're going to be, that'll be the video that pop off. And one more thing, like I saw a guy one time and he was talking about his video that popped off. I think like everybody has this number, you know what I'm saying? So if you keep making videos and everything like that, I think that your number will come, and that video is going to be the one that will push you over and get you monetized and everything like that. Because I'm like nothing special or anything like that. I'm just a 53-year-old woman who's sitting here going through a separation and everything like that, finding out about life again. But it was somebody on YouTube that can relate to that. They were like, hey, I get it. I've been there. And then it's other people that's sitting there like, oh, I see what you're going through. I don't want to be in that position. So again, you're going to find somebody who will sit there and they're going to resonate with everything you say, and that video going to pop off. So I just want y'all to keep the hope up and everything like that, and go ahead and keep making those videos. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I really appreciate you guys. Bye bye for now.